Welcome back, Pokemon trainers. This is Paco's TCG vlog. I'm going to be making a deck analysis video today of a deck that I've been running for a while. It's a variation of Dark Box, but mainly I just call it a Zoro Ninja deck. It's basically Greninja Zoroark as your main attacker. Basically, he uses Dark Pulse, and you just get as much dark energy as you can on the board. And then it says right there, this attack does 30 more damage times the amount of dark energy. And then it's plus 30, so yeah, you usually hit for one-hit KOs most of the time. So my main engine, I literally just have one of them. It's Incineroar GX. Scar Charge, basically every turn, you put 3 damage counters and you search for 3 darkness energies in your deck and you put it on. So it's pretty cool. I mainly never really attack with him, so I never really use Crushing Punch, so yeah, there's that. So the next card is Mewtwo and Mew. I mainly got it for the amount of HP it has, but also Mew Box is super popular, so you could just attack for weakness really easily. You don't even have to have that much to copy. Like, it's pretty easy to knock out another Mew. So the next card I have, this is kind of like a tech card, Hoopa GX. I personally never really end up using them, but if for some reason I have a really bad start, Rogue Ring is there to, like, you know, search for things, so yeah, it's alright. And then I have 2 Dedennes. If you haven't started using it yet, Dedenne is good for consistency. Usually you Dedenne first and then you get your supporter, so it's almost like you're doing like 2 Cynthias or whatever. But so the second engine is Poipole, and specifically Naganadel. So the charging up ability, every turn there's a basic energy in the discard, you charge it up and that stacks up really quick. Also, the fact that it's a psychic Pokemon is a benefit because it could hit for weakness. Turning Point is also pretty effective when you have exactly 3 prizes, so he's pretty good. And some people run it with Beast Ring, but I don't. Mew, I just have him literally for the Pikarom deck, so I don't get tag bolted. But also, Side Power is really cool, 3 damage counter, so it's technically sniping, so it's pretty cool. I've definitely at one point sniped for 3 prizes at one point, so yeah. And then I have 4 of Cynthia. I'm just trying to keep it as consistent as possible. 2 Ingo and Emmet. So not a lot of people play this card, but I personally like it. Other deck lists use Hoopa, and I didn't really like that card at all because I can't see what I'm gonna discard, so it's kind of like a mystery to me. Ingo and Emmet is interesting because you know what you have in your hand, right? And you discard it, and when you discard it, you look at the top card of your deck, and then for me personally, I'm like, okay, if it's a supporter, I know I'm gonna get it next turn for the most part, so I'll take the bottom of the deck. So it's pretty good. What you're gonna be looking to discard right away is the Incineroar and also darkness energies, so you can power up your Naganadel. I have 1 Lillie. I personally don't like Lillie. A lot of people do. I just have one for that, you know, turn 1 8 cards kind of thing, but yeah, it is what it is. Another unpopular card is Copycat. I really like it because a lot of people have pretty big hands in the current format. You know, they'll be holding maybe like 11 cards or something like that, 10 plus cards, 7 plus cards, whatever. Just mainly, I noticed like fire decks use that a lot, or just other decks that they gonna need a lot of like energy in hand or whatever to do whatever they need to. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Copycat has definitely saved me in late games, you know, Copycat for 11 or 12, and you're looking for something in particular, so it's pretty cool. I always think it's important to have just one judge in every deck, just for disruption. You know, it's nothing you're like looking to do on purpose or whatever. I mean, it's only 4 cards, but I mean, if you use your reset stamp or discarded it, you know, Judge is there. So I've pretty much always had one Judge in like almost every deck over the years. So Black Market, really like Black Market because it messes with your opponent's head, because yeah, you have a tag team and it's 3 prizes. However, if you have Black Market and most Pokemon that you're gonna attack with in the active are dark, if they have a darkness energy on it, they take 1 less prize. So that's super cool. So next is Viridian Forest. This card is super important for me in this deck because it is something that I could use for discard all the time. So honestly, I just want my Viridian Forest up right away so I can get the Incineroar, Viridian Forest, and then put it away. So I just recently put this Choice Helmet in. I didn't like it at first when I started messing with this deck, but I noticed Greninja Zoroark only has 250 and it gets knocked out pretty easily by most decks, like Reshi's Art or something like that. But when you have Choice Helmet on and say you hit, you know, you forgot and you hit a Reshi's Art and it's gonna smack you back with Outrage, with that Choice Helmet, most likely you'll survive. Maybe by 10 or 20 or whatever, but you'll survive. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty good. Just remember, you're only taking 30 off from GXs and EXs. So there's that. Mysterious Treasure is also super important to look for your Poipoles and Naganadels. Also, you could look for your Mewtwo. So it's pretty good. And also, I usually discard Darkness Energy and Incineroar with this card. So there's 4 of in this deck. Cherish Ball, another 4 of, like, in this new format. It's pretty important. Super awesome because early turns, like if I get 2 Cherish Balls, perfect. Then I'll search my Incineroar, get that out, put it in hand, search a Dedenne, then discard it, get what I need, happen to get it, I don't know, maybe a Cynthia, keep on going and keep setting up. This deck sets up pretty quickly, pretty easily. So yeah, next card, Energy Switch, I have 4 of. Most dark boxes use Weavile, and I tested with Weavile. I just didn't like depending on a Pokemon to be alive and on my bench to move around energy. I mean, if you're talking about like those other dark Pokemon cards like Tyranitar, Mega Sableye, like they need like 5 darkness energy. So yeah, you're gonna need Weavile, but honestly, the Greninja Zoroark only needs 2, so it's not really a big deal. So Energy Switch comes in super clutch. Custom catchers, every deck in my opinion should be running them in today's format because there's no more Guzma, no more Lysander, so it's pretty good. It's our only gusting effect other than like Ninetales and I think Volcanion Prism Star. Reset stamp. Same concept as Judge. I usually like to use it late game. Reset stamp for 2 or 1, you know. Super Scoop Up. Really love this card. It's a good way early game to like switch out a Pokemon or whatever, or whenever your Greninja Zoroark or Mew is low on health, you Super Scoop Up and change the game up. So it's pretty good. One switch, super important. It's just super important. You need to get out sometimes, and you know, it works. And then energy, lastly. I have 13. 12's too little, way too little. You'll run out really quick. Scar Charge just takes energy up like nothing. 14 is pretty good. 13 was kind of like that sweet number where it was not too little, not too much. So yeah, that's the deck. Just good strategy is basically put as much darkness energy on the board. Look out for type weaknesses, look out for resistance as well, and I usually just Dark Union turn 2, get Incineroar out, turn 3 Scar Charge and usually hit for like 240, 270, 300, some crazy numbers. So yeah, have fun with this deck. I'll put the list in the description so you guys can build it and have fun with it. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. And here's a little code for you guys for making it to the end. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching.